jeg tror det står greit egentlig.
Ja,
det står greit.
Jeg har Mac-en min her, så den kan ikke være sånn mobboffer.
Ja, Kristian. Inn med... Nei, Gustav, inn.
Skal han sykkel?
Jeg har sykkel.
Har litt hjul i hånden.
Oi.
So we have now been close to 3 weeks in altitude in Font Romeu, and tomorrow we are heading to Châteauroux for 2 days. We have a French GP race coming up, Grand Prix, first round, and Casper is racing for Montluçon, and me and Gustav for
Balance!
Triathlon.
On the internet, it said that Gustav raced for Levin.
But nobody cares about Levin.
Levin.
I live Valence.
Balance.
So it's a 7-hour drive tomorrow morning. So we'll first go for our run, and then we will drive all the way over, and then do the bike and swim session. Check out the course before the race on Saturday.
Jeg har hjulpose.
But one thing is important to bring, and that is, of course, some cans. Of course, we take with us all the cans.
Hvor bulsen da? Jeg trenger buls I bilen.
And we are rolling. So it's now 7 hours to Châteauroux. I have the back seat for myself. I'm gonna be sitting here the whole day. West Virginia, take me home.
Prøv å ta den gir samtidig. Det går ikke. Hva er det derfor?
So at the moment we're not able to get the car in gear 1. No, they go.
Nei.
Wow.
Det mulig?
Prøv å ta den I revers da. Gikk han der?
Nei, han henger fast. Jeg skjønner det ikke. Det mulig?
Fy faen.
Det noen andre som prøver?
Jeg kan ikke gjøre noe bedre enn det du kan.
This you need to fix.
Okay, hvis du bare holder den sånn, og så prøver du den. Nei, men skal vi dytte inn til siden nå, eller? Jeg har ikke så mye annet valg, så.
Disse var I god flow.
At least
jeg tror ikke bil tålte å kjøre I 140.
Good 2 hours in, 4 hours away. Oi!
Oi, gikk vi nå?
Ja, det gikk.
What the fuck?
Now we are going again!
Oi, helvete, han virker her nå.
On the road again! Na 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 na. Kasper, how sweat are you now?
Ja, men det var sånn at han satt helt fast liksom. Vi kommer ikke.
So we just gave the car a rest for a few minutes, changing the driver, and hopefully Gustav will manage to drive the vehicle in a better manner than Casper. Oi! Oi! This smells like crap.
Oi! Ja. Service.
Nettopp, ja. So just in case we will make it to the start line tomorrow, the start line is stacked. It's supposed to have me, Gustav and Kasper on it, as well as I think Javier is coming and
Hola.
Mario, Vansa. So it's gonna be great to have like the first real test to see how our fitness are compared to the rest of the guys. And also it will be interesting to see how they've been able to train during lockdown and see maybe there are some big surprises. Someone who's going super fast and someone who is barely moving. So who do you think is gonna be strong tomorrow?
I'm gonna be strong. We're never gonna get to the start line anyway, so it's no problem.
So we were supposed to have a rest day today and we are wasting it on laying here. So let's ride to a new rental place and rent a car and come back here, pick up the stuff, and hopefully we will be back or be in Châteauroux very soon.
Very late. Maybe we will make the dinner.
Yeah! So now the plan is to find a way to the rental car. We have a new car. Hopefully it is as big as this one, so we have enough space for all the luggage. But it's supposed to be 20 something K away if we can find a way the direction to the place. But I guess it's gonna be even further. I think the biggest challenge today is to find a way to get off the highway without riding on the highway. Because behind there is like 130 k per hour and we need to find a smaller road. But Gustav, he has an idea.
I think we can jump the fence and there's a road over there.
Yeah.
But it's hard to jump with the bike, so we'll see how we do it.
We will have to do some walking as well, I think, to get off the road. So therefore, some running shoes. Also, the rental car closed or will close in 15 minutes. So we will not make it before siesta. So it's 90-minute closed. So we will have to find some lunch and enjoy the afternoon here in Toulouse. Au revoir. Until then. I think it's better to go there. Oh, but we can say that I have never been to Châteauroux before. Gustav has done it once before when it was a European Cup. Oh fuck, it's a river.
Okay.
So he has done the European Cup there. And I think it's exactly the same course. So it's flat, isn't it? The bike course?
Yeah, I think so.
And the swim course is like formed as an M. So a lot of turns, boys. So it's gonna be a lot of carnage around the boys there. Especially always in France, it's like massive field. It's like 90 guys, 80 guys starting together and very tight on the swim. That's gonna be a challenge. But I'm not sure what's the biggest challenge. To find a way to the rental car service or to... Ow! Skal jeg holde sikkert, Kasper?
Ja, det kan du godt gjøre.
I have it.
Ja, jeg gjør det. Jeg går på siden av ikke buskene.
Back to the race. I think the run course is flat and it's going to be fast. We have tried to get some leg speed in the running legs lately. So it's going to be good. And also it's kind of the first big test before Hamburg. Come on, Gaspar. Do it for the fame. Do it for YouTube.
Then we find our bike path. It's not exactly beautiful, but it's at least better than a ditch. And also better than being run over by a car. But I think it's just like what to the bush right there.
Oh, I just got burned. So if you wonder why the session is gonna be slow, on the road again. Na, 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 na. So here we are at the found place. Unfortunately, it's about an hour until they open again after siesta or whatever.
14 hours here also.
Yeah.
13:30.
So it's like an hour until they open a bit more. So
But then we just find some food.
let's find some food.
Right over here.
No sushi the day before the race.
Maybe Italian.
Italiano. And we can see the outside. The Parma is normally a safe choice and definitely a recommended meal the day before a race. Oh la la, let's eat.
Christian, you have something to learn. James and Michael, shoe review. You should start a shoe review channel.
Do you understand the point with having like a 2-hour window of closed?
From 8 to 4, perfecto. I didn't finish. Or from 9 to 4, much better.
Let's hope it's a big one.
Yes.
Now we have a car. So we managed to find a rental car service now. And the boys are ready. We now just need to drive back to the old car, pick up our stuff, and then on the way to Châteauroux.
Yes,
Now the good thing by driving is that I get extra space.
Fun.
Now we're back where it all began with the car problem. Now we have the rental car and we just need to get everything over. So now they just told us that Hamburg WTS will be the World Championship this year of sprint distance. It's the news will come out on the 25th, so we will have to wait on this to publish this video until then.
Yeah, but when you see it, of course, it's already published, so you don't need to tell them you have to wait.
Yeah, but that's why we are waiting a few extra days.
Yeah.
But I think that's actually good news that we at least have a World Championship. What do you think, guys?
Yes, it's going to be really good to have a World Championship to compete in. I would prefer it to be Olympic distance because I feel like that's more like real ITU racing. But anyway, sprint distance World Championship is still really, really cool. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. It would be better to have an Olympic distance, but at least it's a World Championship and it's better than nothing. So.
And maybe you guys have the opportunity now to feel like a real world champion, like I am.
Yes, I'm gonna feel like a world champion, so that will be good.
And it's going to be a different year anyway.
Yeah.
And even though it's not everyone is going to turn up, I guess like it's difficult for the Aussies and the Kiwis to travel, also the Americans. But we just gotta race the athletes we can race, and I think it's a huge advantage that we can actually do this race French GP now this weekend in Châteauroux. That's kind of a semi-test before the big day in Hamburg, so it's a good decision that we're now on the way down there. Content. We made it to Châteauroux.
Yes.
Late, but better late than never. And we will now check out the bike course ahead of tomorrow. So ideally, I would have preferred to go for a swim this evening, as I've already been riding and running this morning. But I think it's way more important to have a look at the bike course than the swim course, as that can be like more critical for tomorrow. So this is the swim course, starting over there and doing like an M out into that boy, out there and back in here.
What's good is that it's a pretty far run from the exit of the water to the entrance of the T1, so I could possibly catch up some time during the run leg over there.
And our tactic for Valence, we are ranked as team number 6.
Don't have a tactic.
Is gonna be secret because we have
a spy here.
a muldvarp over here from Montluçon, so we can't tell everything. But it's gonna be, the swim is gonna be, it's always critical in the French GP because you have all the poissy, the fish. So we have brought the fish net.
What's the fishing rod, maybe?
Yeah. So we have bought like that up in Font Romeu, so we know how to catch the fishes on the bike.
How much is the fish?
Na 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 na. And it's uphill.
How much is it?
Yeah.
Alors qu'il me semble que c'est à Louis Knabel avec son bonnet noir et bleu pour le Triathlon Club de l'Iran. Mesdames, messieurs, c'est à vous sur cette sortie natation. Allez, avec Raphaël, Duval, Coninx pour Poissy, Knabel pour l'Iran, Quindos pour Poissy, Metz, Triathlon avec Valentin, Pierre Lecor, Andrea Salviste, allez Mario, allez Mario, allez la Diaz.
Allez, qu'est-ce que allez, les Kings. Allez, allez, allez.
Attaque, 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 attaque!
Une mauvaise natation alors. Attention, attention. Mesdames et messieurs, 4 doubles champions du monde, 4e aujourd'hui, Ramir Gomez-Maya. Et Pierre Leclerc, regardez l'équipe de France. Il balance les gâteaux, il est norvégien, monsieur Christian Blummenfelt. Les vainqueurs de cette manche CHâTEAUROUX commence.
So let's wrap it together.
Yeah.
For me, had a good swim. Ended up in the first pack after a few K of chasing. Felt strong on the bike. Kind of saving myself a little bit for the run and also just trying to play with the others on the bike. It wasn't really any good sections on the course where I could push hard and make the other people suffer. So I think most of us came off the bike relatively fresh. And I saw Gustav doing the main work in the second pack, so I kind of felt sorry for him when I saw he was pulling in his pack and I was pulling in my pack.
But it's also quite cool having like racing stupid is not smart, but it's kind of cool also. I had an okay swim, but I didn't catch the first group, so I ended up working a lot in the second group. But this was a really good practice before Hamburg, and I think with some final specialization into the race, I think the margins will be on my side the next race, and then I will run for the victory, hopefully.
And I think you're running much better or faster over the 5K than we did, because all pace in our group was really on and off. So the first, I will say 3.5K was actually just in a 10K pace before we opened up the sprint. I tried to do like a 1500 meter all-out sprint, but I wasn't able to drop Dorian. So he passed me with like 200 to go or 100 to go. So I lost by maybe a second or a second and a half.
What do you have to say for YouTube?
Yes, attack Chacal.
Attack Chacal. So we ended up 5th or 6th? 6th?
6, yes.
6th as a team. So it's okay, but the ranking this year doesn't really count. So no team is getting dropped down to D2 and no team is coming up to D1 for next year. So it's just for fun. But as Gustav said, great practice ahead of Hamburg. What?
I am Super League!
I am Super League. I am Christian Blummenfelt. And with that, I think we will finish the weekly vlog. Grand Prix FFTRI de Châteauroux. Au revoir. Thanks for watching. Give it a like if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, it's bye.